We are still working on the Dhyana now, and we have one verse to go this term. Om Sarva Mangala Mangliye. So we're just going to do that in call and response, and then I need to explain the meaning of the last two verses. And inhale deeply for Om. Sarva Mangala Mangliye. Om Sarva Mangala Mangliye. Shive Savata Sadike. Shive Savata Sadike. Sharanye Triambake Gauri. Sharanye Triambake Gauri. Narayani Namostude. Narayani Namostude. Narayani Namostude. Narayani Namostude. Om Sarva Mangala Mangliye. Om Sarva Mangala Mangliye. Shive Savata Sadike. Shive Savata Sadike. Sharanye Triambake Gauri. Sharanye Triambake Gauri. Narayani Namostude. Narayani Namostude. Narayani Namostude. Narayani Namostude. Should we take it from the top? Gajananam Bhutaganadi Savitam Kapita Jambu Palasara Bhakshitam Umasutam Shoka Vinashakaranam Namami Vigneshvara Parapankajam Sharananam Kumkumaraktavanam Mahamatim Divyamayora Vahanam Rudrasya Sunam Sora Sanyanatam Goham Saraham Sharanam Prabhadye Ya Kundendu Tusharahara Devalaha Ya Shubhavastravata Ya Vinavaradanda Mandita Karaha Ya Sveta Padmasana Ya Brahma Shuta Shankara Pihipiti Bihi Devai Sada Pujita Samambhatu Saraswati Bhagavate Nishesha Jajapaha Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitananda Motaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Sri Shivanandaya Te Namaha Om Sarva Mangala Mangliye Shivetavata Sadike Sharanye Triambake Gauri Narayani Namostude. Narayani Namostude. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Peace Peace Peace. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra. Offer your practice today to someone you know needs healing, human, animal, or nature being. Bring them into your mind's eye, dedicate your practice to them. Namaste. Salutations to the Guru, Om Namah Shivaya Gurave, this is the fourth verse. Om Namah Shivaya Guru. Salutations to Guru Shiva, who is the embodiment of existence, knowledge and bliss absolute, in whom worldliness does not exist. Shiva, the word Shiva means auspicious. Shiva is the auspicious one, often described as the destroyer, but the destroyer of what is the question? He is the destroyer of the individual ego, and the lower nature, and everything that is holding us back in life from fulfilling our true potential and achieving contentment or happiness or peace. He is the peaceful one. And Shiva is the embodiment of existence, knowledge and bliss. Very common statement in yoga, Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat, Chit, Ananda, Swami, Sat. There's a whole chant about Sat, Chit, Ananda. And it can be also used as a mantra. Sat, Chit, Ananda, existence, knowledge and bliss absolute. So Shiva is the one who is beyond. He is beyond existence. He's beyond, you could say, the body, the mind, and the material prakriti, nature of the world. So the one who is beyond all these things and abiding in a state of supreme reality or consciousness is Lord Shiva. He's unaffected by the turbulence up and down of everyday existence, and that is the state of consciousness which the yogi aspires to, because that is called samadhi. So the purpose of a yoga practice is to move for the inner practice that we're doing in the practice of Patanjali Yoga, is to move through the limbs of yoga until one reaches samadhi. Samadhi follows on from Dhyana, which is meditation, and samadhi is of different kinds. There's samadhi where one is still connected to the object of one's meditation, and then there is objectless samadhi where there is just consciousness, where everything else, the body, the mind, the physical world disappears, and you are totally united with the Supreme Consciousness in a state of deep meditation and absorption. And that is where you attain the state of your true nature, because that is your natural state. Everything else gets in the way. Who is ever peaceful? Shiva is ever peaceful. He's benevolent. And then it says salutations to Shivananda. Swami Shivananda is here. Swami Shivananda is the reason you're here, the reason I'm here. Swami Shivananda is the root guru of my practice. He's the reason I started to practice yoga, and he will always be there with me, and in some way that means he's also there with you. So that's called parampara, it's lineage. I'm a devotee of Swami Shivananda, you practice with me, you're connected to Swami Shivananda, you're part of the family. And Swami Shivananda is not in the physical body, but as a yogi, what you're developing all the time and working with is the pranic body, and on the level of the pranic body, Swami Shivananda never went anywhere. He's still with us, and in the pranic body, when we practice, we connect with the gurus. We connect with the energy of those who have passed down and preserved this practice for us over generations and generations for hundreds and hundreds of years, and he's one of them. Swami Shivananda is always with me. Swami Shivananda he is with you. He can be with you, like a guru like that can be with you, kind of like as a thought, as an energy, but also they can appear to you. So many times, not many, several times, Swami Shivananda has appeared to me in physical form as an apparition, or maybe that's not the right word, but in a form which is as real as Caroline sitting there, and it's been in front of me and helped me, usually in times of when I've needed help. So yeah, they've got this, they are that. They're entities that can move through time and space, and that's called a siddhi. In Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, in Vibhuti-pada, where he talks about the Samadhi-pada, where he talks about, Vibhuti-pada, where he talks about the siddhis and the powers of the yogi. That's one of the siddhis. It's that the siddhi, the yogi is beyond time and beyond space, and it can appear at any time, at any moment, as required, desired, or requested by the devotee. Which is all true and amazing. Om Sarva Manglam Mangliye. Mangliye is Narayani. I salute to the three-eyed Divine Mother Narayani, who brings auspiciousness and who fulfills all the desires of the devotee, both spiritual and material. I salute the three-eyed Divine Mother Narayani. So the Mother Narayani means that she is connected to Narayana. Narayana is Lord Vishnu. So the deity is the goddess who is connected to Lord Narayana or Vishnu is Lakshmi. Lakshmi is the consort of Vishnu, the preserver. So she's also part of that role. That also implies that the other goddesses like Saraswati and Durga, they're also part. Durga is like considered to be a sister of Narayana or Vishnu. And so they're all kind of like in it together. Basically all the gods and goddesses are in it together. And they all kind of overlap, and they're all kind of all up for the same kind of thing, but in slightly different forms. And so, who brings auspiciousness and who fulfills all the desires of the devotee. So Lakshmi is, when you see Lakshmi, she's always got this thing where she's got coins coming out of her hand. Yeah, or she has a pot which has got overflowing with coins. And it symbolizes abundance. It's really about spiritual abundance. So she's the one who bestows spiritual abundance on the devotee. And when you go in shops in India, there's always, there is always a little shrine in the shop, and there will be a little image of Lakshmi and other probably local deities that are relevant to that area. And they will always say a prayer to Lakshmi. There'll always be a little, because Lakshmi is also supposed to help people. It doesn't mean that spiritual abundance, like everything is going to go well and you're going to be the biggest chai waller in the town. What it means is that you will be provided for, with your needs will be met. Because if your physical needs aren't met, it's very difficult to pursue your spiritual practice and perform your devotion. We need that foundation. Okay, nearly there. Who brings auspiciousness and fulfills all the desires of the devotee, both spiritual and material. Yeah, so I think I've covered that. And Narayani Namaste. When you say Namaste, it's another way of saying Namaste. So I bow down. I offer. It means that I see my soul as a reflection of your soul, and your soul as a reflection of my soul. Okay, so now, do you have a bit more idea what this mad set of mantras mean? And I think it helps to have that a little bit of understanding when you chant it. So I'm going to share. Hida's actually, ripping it at the moment off an old CD that I've got of Swami Govindananda. I couldn't find it. There probably is one online somewhere, but I couldn't find it. Have you found it?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, there's some really sing-songy ones on there which I don't like, but when he's going to get it done for me, and then I'll share that, and so you can keep practicing it. It's a beautiful, beautiful mantra, or it's a collection actually of mantras. And the thing to remember, underlying all this meaning, which is one thing, it's not the important thing. The important thing is that this language of Sanskrit is a language which was devised to communicate spiritual ideas. And so when you're just saying the words, it's prayer, it's devotional practice. You don't even need, it's years before anybody told me the meaning of this mantra. I wasn't even really interested in the meaning. It was the feeling that is generated by repeating the syllables of the Sanskrit language, which resonate with the energy centers in the body and the way it makes you just feel and uplifts your mind. That's the important thing. And this is a peace, all these are peace mantras. So you're asking for peace in yourself, mental peace, physical equilibrium, but also peace in the world, peace for others, peace in the wider world, and we need that so much. So you're chanting prayers for peace, which is something we should all be doing. Hallelujah. Namaste. Come to the mat and stand in Tadasana. Okay. Actually, we've got loads of space. Why don't we move that row back a little bit? Just a couple of feet, just up to those other black marks, Alice. And then you can go back a little bit, Caroline. Give yourself a little bit more room. Actually, I think it was to give me a little bit more room. Yeah. No, that's fine. We've got a whole room to play with. That's perfect. Okay. Are we okay like this? Does anybody want the infrareds on? You feel warm enough? You're okay? Tadasana. Chest up, roll the shoulders back and down. Lengthen the back of the neck, chin slightly down, gaze in the center of the chest, just in front of your spine, the pranasthana. And then push the feet down, lengthen through the legs, tuck the tailbone slightly towards the pubic bone. That involves a slight pelvic tilt there. Tuck. And then come into your Ujjayi breathing. Inhale, arms widen overhead, flip your palms. Exhale, slowly widen down. Just tuning into the synchronization of Ujjayi, breath and movement. Inhale, widen overhead. And feel that the rib cage lifts and the lungs stretch slightly. Keeping the chin down, exhale, lower. Inhale, widen overhead. Exhale, lean to the right, lift the chin, look straight ahead, hips to the left, equal weight in both feet. Inhale, center. Exhale, change. Chin comes up, look ahead. Inhale, center, chin down, stretch more. Exhale, change. Hold, short inhale, top shoulder back. Long exhale, empty the lungs. Pause and narrow the waist. Inhale, center, chin down, stretch. Exhale to the left slowly. Push your hips to the right, ground the inseams of the feet. Short inhale. Long exhale. You want to go till you're completely empty of air, and then pause and narrow the waist, lift the perineum. And when you're ready, inhale, center. And Exhale, Tadasana. The hands, inhale, widen overhead. Exhale, hands down behind you. You've got some options. You can interlock the fingers behind your back. Bring your hands into reverse prayer. You can hold your elbows. You can bring the hands onto the small of the back. And then tuck the tailbone down a little bit and firm the quadriceps. Keep the legs strong. Inhale, arch back. Push the heart up. Head back, gaze tip of the nose. Exhale, stand up. Inhale, arch back. Exhale, stand up. Deep breath, high into the lungs. Inhale, arch back. I'm going to take a breath here. Legs strong, exhale. Inhale deep. Hold the breath a few seconds. Exhale, stand up. Inhale, arms widen overhead. Exhale, twist to the right. Arch back, look up. Keep twisting to the right. Inhale, center, chin down, stretch. Exhale, twist to the left. Ground the feet. Hold the breath. Arch back, look up. Inhale, center, chin down, lift. Exhale, twist to the right. Get all the air out of the lungs. Hold the breath out. Ground the feet. Arch back. Twist from the inseams of the feet. Look up. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Arch back, look up. Inhale, center. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, arms widen overhead. Exhale, lift your heels. And just gaze a little bit in front of you at something on the floor. Inhale, slowly lower the heels. Exhale, lower your arms. Inhale, raise the heels and the arms. If your heels are touching, so you've got like one leg, it's more stable. You can stay there or exhale, twist to the right. Go to the end of the movement, stretch a little more. And inhale, come to the center. And exhale, twist to the left. Hold the end of the breath. Draw the tummy in. Inhale to the center. Lift a little bit higher. And exhale, slowly lower the arms and the heels together. Surya Namaskar. Inhale. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, widen overhead. Exhale, hips back, chin down, fold forward. Put the hands on the floor. Short inhale. Exhale, squat down, Utkatasana, round the back, forehead to knees, heels may rise, empty the lungs completely. Little shallow inhale. Step or hop back. Chaturanga or knees down for half chaturanga. All the way to the floor, full prostration. Heels together, palms together, forehead on the floor. Remind yourself of the person you offered your practice to. Hands back beside your shoulders, chaturanga, fully exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog, hold. Exhale, downward facing dog, empty the lungs. Hold the breath out, hop or step forward, Utkatasana, squat down. Push the hands into the floor to straighten the legs, inhale. Exhale, round the back, Uttanasana. Flip the palms, arms in line with the ears, strong arms and legs come up. Arch back a little bit at the top of the chin down. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Beautiful, okay. And we'll do a couple of variations in lead and return. Inhale, just arms wide and overhead, flip your palms. Exhale, palms face forward. Inhale, lift the chest, arch gently back. Exhale, fold all the way. Short inhale. Exhale, squat down, Utkatasana. And now inhale, bring the arms parallel with the floor and lift the chest up. And exhale there, just balance. Inhale there. Exhale, hands on the floor, around the back, forehead to the knees. Short inhale, hold the breath, hop or step back to a plank. Hold the plank, lift out through the shoulders, push the heart up towards the ceiling, slight rounding in the upper back, take a couple of breaths. And be strong in the core and the legs. Ujjayi, smooth. Exhale, knees down, chest down, chin down. Hold, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, push the seat of the heels long back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Normal inhale, double the length of the exhale. Optional bandhas at the end of the exhale. And then inhale, when you're ready, come to plank pose. And exhale slowly through chaturanga to the floor. Take a breath, inhale, point the toes, and exhale. Inhale, cobra, with no weight in the hands, just pulling the chest forward. And exhale, raise both legs. Pull the chest forward, back muscles, inhale. Ujjayi, exhale. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, put the feet down. Inhale, slightly higher cobra. Exhale, push the seat to the heels. Stretch through the back. Turn the toes under, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Two. Long exhale. 3, hold the breath out, hop or step forward, Utkatasana, squat down. round the back, forehead to the knees. And then inhale, lift the chest, bring the arms parallel with the floor. Hold, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, put the hands on the floor. Inhale, push your legs straight. Exhale, hold your heels, fold into the legs. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. 3 breaths. Transfer the weight forward into your toes a little bit so you feel the backs of the legs gently stretching. Keep your neck relaxed and the gaze to the tip of the nose. Find the end of your exhales. When you're ready, bend the knees, squat down again, heels may rise, arms parallel with the floor. It's variations of Utkatasana. And then on the next inhale, keep the arms where they are, stand up on the toes, bring the arms over the head, push the hands to the ceiling. And then on the exhale, lower the heels and lower the arms together. Turn to the side, stand in Tadasana. Inhale, raise your arms to shoulder level. But don't lift your shoulders, bring your arms down again. When you bring your arms up, don't lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Keep your scapula descended down the back. Inhale, raise your arms. And extend out through your arms. Yeah. And then exhale, don't move. Hop or step your feet apart. Triangle distance, feet about 30 degrees. Inhale. And then move your hips back. And exhale, bring your right hand down to the floor or to the right leg. Move your hips back. Yeah. And then inhale, come up. Ujjayi, please. Exhale, same to the left. Move your hips back first and then go down to the side. Good. And then inhale, come up. Move the hips back first and then bring the right hand down towards the floor of the right leg. Bring the left hand to the small of your back. Palm facing the spine. Inhale. Rotate your chest up, keeping the hips back so you're in like a half forward bend. And then optional, inhale, stretch your top arm up. And breathe. Ujjayi breathing. You look at the side wall or the top hand. Keep relaxed. After your third breath, inhale, come up, and exhale to the other side. 3 breaths. And the hand to the small of the back first. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Push the weight into the right foot. Exhale, rotate the spine and the top arm can go up, but it stays in line with the shoulder blades. Don't hyperextend the top shoulder. Shouldn't be feeling pressure in the shoulder joint. Straight line across the shoulders. More of a twist. When you've done your 3, inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to the waist. Turn the right foot out and the left foot in, lengthen your stance. Hips facing the side. Inhale, arms shoulder level. Exhale, bend the front knee through the center of the foot. Go down, look at the front hand. Nice long stance, lengthen your stance a bit, Kwan. Inhale, come up. Alice, move your front foot to the right. Exhale, bend the right knee, go down. And now reach towards me and bring your right fingertips down inside your right foot. Just the fingertips touch the floor. Left hand small of your back. Inhale, lengthen your spine and ground the back foot. Exhale, rotate your chest up. Optional, stretch your top arm straight up. 3 breaths. Bend the front knee well, but don't keep the weight out of the front hand. Drive the weight through the pelvis into the back foot, tuck the tailbone towards the pubic bone, keeping strong through the pelvic region, lower abdomen. And then inhale, bring both hands down either side of the front foot. And exhale, lay down on the thigh. Bring your torso down, lay on your right thigh with the knee bent. You can keep the hands on the floor, or you can interlock the hands behind your back. If you're comfortable with the hands interlocked behind the back, you can draw the arms up and over, stretching your shoulders. Just let your head go loose and look at your back foot. And lay the body on the thigh, not inside the thigh. Yeah. Good, and then release the hands, sweep them forward, interlock the fingers and float up, arch back when you get to the top with the right leg straight. And exhale, hands to the waist, turn the feet the other way. Hips facing the long side of the mat. Inhale, raise the arms shoulder level. Exhale, warrior 2. Look at the front hand. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend the front knee. Bring the fingertips to the, reach to me. And then bring the fingertips, so you lengthen through the underside of the spine too. Bring the fingers down. Try to keep that length in your spine, right hand small of the back. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Ground the back foot. Exhale, rotate the chest. Tuck the tailbone towards the pubic bone. Optional, stretch the top arm straight up. You can look at the top hand or the side wall, 3 breaths. Keep the face relaxed. There's no weight in the bottom hand. Carry the weight of the body through the pelvis. And inhale, both hands down. Bend the front knee a bit more maybe, lay on the thigh. Optional, interlock the hands behind your back. Draw the arms up and over. Don't let all the weight go into the front foot. Try to keep that action through the pelvis into the outside of the back foot. And then when you're ready, sweep the arms forward, interlock the fingers, float up. Straighten the front leg, arch back, draw the right hip forward. And exhale, hands to the waist, turn to the side. Good. Inhale, arch back with the hands on the hips. Exhale, fold halfway. Good. Stay there, inhale. Get strong. The legs and the core. Long exhale, don't move. At the end of the exhale, Mudra Dhyana Bandha. Pivot. Let the head drop towards the floor. And now you can hold the heels or the big toes. Or the legs. Inhale, look up a little bit. And exhale. Go down, let the head hang heavy, look nose tips, 3 breaths. All you need to do is transfer weight towards the toes until you feel your legs are active. It's enough. Don't hyperextend the backs of the legs. Main thing here is to keep the exhales long and make the Uddiyana Bandha a little bit deeper at the end of each breath. And then the hips just release gradually by themselves. And then exhale, hands to your waist. Inhale, come up. Arch back. Squeeze the shoulder blades, head goes back, gaze tip of nose. Exhale, stand up, keep exhaling. When the lungs are empty, hop or step the feet together. Turn to face the front. Inhale, bring your feet hip distance apart and turn your toes out. Inhale, raise your arms shoulder level. Exhale, squat down. Heels may rise. Sit down. Dandasana. Inhale, sit on the front edge of your sit bones. Use a block here if you need to. Inhale, bring your arms over your head, interlock your fingers. And feel that you lift your chest up. And now really push the backs of your legs down and flex your feet towards your head. And if you can, lift your heels slightly off the floor. 3 breaths. Eyes closed, look heart. And then exhale, bring your hands beside your hips. Inhale, bend the right knee to your chest. Exhale, turn the knee out, bring the foot to the inner thigh. And then inhale, bring your arms up over your head. Exhale, twist to the right. Bring the left hand down to the right knee and sweep the right hand round behind you towards the top of your left thigh. And use that back arm to really hug the back. Try and sort of bring it in close to the back and wriggle it round. So you want an internal rotation of the shoulder joint so that you can bring the hand round towards the top of the left thigh. It doesn't have to hold the thigh, but it wants to hug the body. Then inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, twist and look over your right shoulder. Get a good twist in the body. And at the end of that exhale, turn your head and look at your left foot. And now take 3 breaths. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Keep the exhales long. Soft gaze at the right foot. Look here. Yeah, so you want to get your chest up. Inhale, come to the center, bring the arms over the head. Exhale, twist the other way. Left hand behind you. Right hand to the outside of the left knee. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, twist and look over your left shoulder. And this time you keep looking towards the back of the room. Ujjayi breathing, please. Exhales long. When you're ready, inhale back to the center, arms over the head. Exhale, Janu Sirsasana, fold over the leg. Take the foot, any hand hold you want, or hold the shin. Inhale, exhale long. Look Nabhi navel, 3 breaths. Eyes closed. Look navel, the back is round, the head hangs heavy, so there's stretch in the whole, all the vertebrae in the back of the spine and the neck. Flip the palms, inhale, come up. Exhale, Dandasana. Inhale, bend the left knee. Exhale, knee out, foot to the inner thigh. Inhale, float the arms. Exhale, twist to the left. Take the pose. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Long exhale, twist to the left. End of the breath, turn the head, look at the right big toe. Oh yeah, I think I told you to look at the wrong toe last time. Anyway, you know what I mean. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. So you just feel that nice spiraling movement in your spine. Nice long exhales. You can feel the release sometimes in the spinal muscles as they just start to ease and free up. When you've done the 3 breaths, float the arms overhead. Get a little bit longer if you can. Get longer, you need to ground the sit bones in the right leg. And then twist to the right and take the pose on the other side. This time, looking over your right shoulder. 3 breaths. Exhales longer than inhales. Waist narrows a little bit more at the end of each exhale. And really try to hug your back with that back hand. So it's sort of like, I don't know, somehow just like the way you hug the back of the body gives you that sensation of like moving more into the twist. Try to push your right hip down. Try not to lean too much into the right sit bone. And then when you're done, inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, fold both. Come to the center, bring both arms over the head. And exhale, fold over the right leg. 3 breaths. Eyes closed, look nappy. Work at keeping your shoulders similar distance from the floor. Double the length of your exhale. Round your back more. Let your head go. Look navel, relax your shoulders. When you've finished, flip your palms, inhale, come up. And we'll meet in Dandasana. Inhale, bring your arms widen over your head. Exhale, fold forward, take your big toes, bend your knees a bit if you need to. Grip the toes. Inhale, lift up so your spine's straight. Arms are straight, if possible, legs are straight. And then keeping the chest rolled up, bring the chin slightly down and fully exhale. Kapalabhati. Just a little shallow inhale to begin. Hex, 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 hex. Exhale completely. Keep the spine long. Inhale. And fully exhale and hold the breath out. Kumbhaka, contract and release the anal sphincter up to 10 times. Holding the breath out. And then release and inhale. Exhale long. Shallow inhale to begin, Kapalabhati. Hex, 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 hex. Exhale completely. Inhale. Lift your chest. And then long exhale, keeping the chest lifted. Hold the breath out, Ashwini Mudra up to 10 times. And then when you've done that, keep hold of the toes, take an inhale, and on the exhale, round the back and fold over the legs. So as the palms inhale, come up. Exhale, hands behind you, 10 inches, legs straight or knees bent for tabletop. Squeeze the shoulder blades, puff the chest up. And on the inhale, come up. Exhale, slowly down. When you come up, don't lead with your head. Watch your feet point down. Watch your knees come up. Watch your hips come up. Watch your abdomen come up. Watch your chest come up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together so they touch, and then drop your head back. Inhale, come up. Yes, squeeze the buttocks, engage the back body, then the head goes back. Reverse Jalandhara Bandha, vagus nerve. Exhale, slowly down. Do that one more time. Inhale up. And exhale down. Cross the hands, the feet, put the hands on the floor and step or hop back and chaturanga or half chaturanga. And inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale and take a long exhale. Take another inhale and long exhale. And the knees, hop or step onto your shins. Hands on the knees, Vajrasana. Inhale, sit up on your knees, bring the arms widen over the head. Exhale, sit down on the heels, bring the thumbs to the back of the neck. Elbows wide, chin down, go to the end of the breath, pause the breath out. Inhale, sit up on the knees, push the hands to the ceiling. Exhale, sit down, bring the hands to the knees. Inhale, bring the arms widen over the head, flip your palms, keep the buttocks on the heels. Sorry, Caroline, I should have said that first. Exhale, bring the hands down behind you, 10 inches, fingers forward. Lean back into the hands. Inhale, lift the hips up. Head goes back last. Exhale, buttocks to the heels, bring the chin to the chest. Inhale, come up, push the shins down a little more, push the hips up a little more, squeeze the shoulder blades a little more, bring the breath a bit higher. Exhale slowly down. And now the final time you can do that and hold for 3 breaths, or you can sit more upright and do camel posture, with the hands either on the back or holding the heels. You choose. Inhale, come up. 3 breaths. And then when you've finished, slowly come down. Inhale, float the arms over your head. And exhale, fold forward, put the hands on the floor, the forehead on the floor if it goes, round your back and relax your neck. Breathe there. Turn the toes under, downward facing dog. Three breaths. Into the third breath, bend the knees, hop or step forward, Utkatasana, squat down. That's Vajrasana. Utkatasana is that one. Inhale, straighten your legs. And exhale, fold. Lift the palms, inhale, come up. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, bend the right knee to your chest. Exhale, turn the knee outward to the inner thigh. Anjali Mudra. Stay there or optional. Inhale, arms wide and overhead, flip your palms. Lift up, tailbone tucks towards pubic bone. Gently press the palms together. Om Bhur Bhuva Suvaha Tat Savito Varenyam Bhago Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yonat Prachodayata. Om, prayer to the heart. Inhale, knee forward. Engage, straighten the leg, engage the quadricep. Exhale, lower the foot to the floor. Tadasana. Inhale, bend the left knee to the chest. Exhale, knee out, foot to the inner thigh. Well, you could do half lotus, but let's just stick with that. Inhale, and Anjali Mudra. Inhale, arms wide and over the head, flip the palms and get the length. Get your point of focus. And then bring your palms together, exhale. One Gayatri. Om Bhur Bhuva Suvaha Tat Savito Varenyam Bhago Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yonat Prachodayata. Om. Prayer of the heart. Knee forward. Gaze the leg. And exhale, place the foot on the floor. Okay, again, inhale, arms shoulder level. Chin down. This time, keep the knees together. Exhale, squat all the way down. Good. Separate the knees. And slowly sit down. Okay, and then come onto your back and just take a little relaxation. Bring your arms a bit away from your body, bring your feet a bit apart. Switch off Ujjayi, awareness in the heart. Okay, we do the preparation for shoulder stand, and then we'll do a shoulder stand practice. Bring the feet together, bring the arms by the body. Inhale, bring both arms over your head. Ujjayi breathing again, please. And as you exhale, bend both knees, hug the knees gently down, and grip the knees with both arms, both hands. And then inhale, both arms over the head, scoot the heels along the floor. Stretch. Exhale, both knees together, hug the knees down. And this time hold. Inhale, push the knees into the hands a little bit. Arms go straight. Just the knees, keep holding the knees. So you release the grip, in other words, on the inhale. And then on the exhale, draw the knees down. Bring the forehead towards the knees. Hold the breath out. Lifts perineum. Inhale, head down. Exhale, extend the legs vertically towards the ceiling. Point the toes like a ballet dancer. Stretch up, stretch the arms straight up. Make a U shape. So stretch up through the fingertips. Shoulders can come off the floor, but the lower back sucks down into the floor. Breathe there. Or the navel back towards the spine. The end of the exhale. And if you can, hold your big toes. And again, straighten the legs. And then keeping the head on the floor, and draw the legs down towards your face. Urdhva Paschimottanasana. And then release the toes, bring the arms over the head to the floor, and bend the knees and bring the heels close to the buttocks. Keeping the arms over the head. On the inhale, lift the hips up. No, just keep the feet on the floor, just bring the hips up. Yeah, keep the knees together and the feet together. Keep the arms over the head. Good. And then on the exhale, bring the hands back beside the hips and lower the hips to the floor. Okay, and again, Vinyasa. Inhale, push the hips up, bring the arms over the head, back to the hands on the floor. Pause at the end of the movement, bring the sternum towards the chin. Exhale, hands to the floor as the hips touch. Okay, and then inhale there. And on the exhale, lift into your variation of shoulder stand. Half shoulder stand, full shoulder stand, or hips raised on support. Establish your breath. And relax your face. Eyes closed, look Kantakupa, back of the throat. Release the back of the throat, and that will help to trigger the release in the rest of the mama points in the head. And be nice and relaxed and calm. Focus on the Ujjayi breathing. Tailbone in a little bit. Relax your face by relaxing the back throat, tongue, soft palate, upper palate, eyes. And if you feel tension in the face, come into a half shoulder stand. exhale, bend the right knee towards your right ear. Stretch the left leg up. Keep the heel close to the buttock. Inhale, come up. Exhale, left knee down towards your left ear. Keep the heel close to the buttock and stretch up through your right ball of your right foot. Inhale, come up. Just asana, just upside down now. And now exhale, bend both knees towards the forehead. Get the lungs empty. Squeeze the knees down. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, plow. You can stay in plow, or you can inhale, come back into shoulder stand and drop into bridge. You choose. And if you can either hold bridge for 3 breaths, or you can lift up into Urdhva Dhanurasana, full wheel from there if you prefer. After your 3 breaths in bridge or shoulder stand, bridge or plow, inhale back to shoulder stand. So we all meet in shoulder stand. Good. And then exhale, bring the feet towards the floor, hands down, slowly unroll your spine. If you can, roll straight down and come straight up into a fish pose. Or if you need to come down first and set yourself up, feel free. 3 breaths in fish pose. Legs straight, Andy. Legs on the floor, body's under the body, head and chest up, like that. You got it. Try to make sure that your breastbone doesn't drop lower than your shoulders, so keep your hands down your body enough. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah. And then bring the breath really nice and high. When you're done, slowly come down and relax in Shavasana. Be a corpse. There are 16 trigger points in the body called Marmasthana, which we release to help dissolve tension in the pranic body so the prana can flow freely. We will bring our awareness to those points and then just drop them as we move to allow the prana to move. Relax your face completely and let go of the act of breathing. Big toes, center of ankles, center of knees, tops of thighs, perineum, center of pelvis, navel, center of chest, back throat, throat pit, soft palate and center of tongue, upper palate, third eye, nose tip, space between eyebrows, center of forehead, and the crown of the head. Drop the prana into the center of the chest, pranasthana. Watch the breath begin there. Watch the breath return. And completely relax. When the breath moves in, the prana expands from the pranasthana into every cell of your body. And when the breath moves out, it contracts back to the little point in the center of the chest. Deepen your breath. Stretch in whatever way feels good to you, and then make your way into a seated position for pranayama. Okay, so we're going to do a pranayama called Bastri. Bastri is a milder version of Bastrika. It's a very good pranayama for the lungs, and it's a good pranayama if you feel that you have a cold coming on or you have a cough. And this is one of the pranayamas which is recommended to help with that. And it's also very good for the health, the strength of the lungs. Bastrika also, but Bastrika is often too powerful if you're feeling weak in your lungs. So Bastrika is the same principle, but it's much gentler. Bastrika means blacksmith's bellows, which are obviously big and powerful, and Bastri means goldsmith's bellows, which are much more gentle. So it works in the same way. The chest is lifted, the chin is slightly down, and gaze is towards the center of the chest, towards the heart. The diaphragm stays still, unlike in Kapalabhati. All the breathing is done above the diaphragm, and it's just like this, really gentle. So I'm not letting the diaphragm move. If it was Kapalabhati, it's where the diaphragm is jumping up and down with the breath. I'm keeping the control in the lower abdomen to stabilize the diaphragm, and I'm just making all the movement in the back of the lungs and the front of the lungs. Okay, shall we do that? And then we're going to alternate that with Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bring the chin down. So there's equal effort on the inhale and the exhale. A little shallow inhale to begin. An exhale to begin. Keep the chest up and begin. Exhale completely, that's 24. And then inhale, fill your lungs. Exhale, empty your lungs. Bring the right hand into Vishnu Mudra. Exhale through the left nostril. Inhale left. Retain. Exhale right. Inhale right, look nose tip, third eye, soft palate, navel, look perineum, retain, look heart. Exhale left. Inhale left, look nose tip, third eye, soft palate, navel, perineum, retain, look heart. Exhale right. Inhale right, look nose tip, third eye, soft palate, navel, perineum, retain, look heart. Exhale left, keep looking heart. Bring the hand back to the knee. Inhale, lift the chest. Do another round of Bastri, keeping the abdomen controlled, equal pressure on the inhale and the exhale. Empty the lungs. And then a little inhale. And begin. Exhale, 24. Inhale, fill your lungs. Long exhale. Vishnu Mudra. Inhale left, look nose tip, third eye, soft palate, navel, perineum, retain, look heart. Exhale right. Continue with the marma points. Inhale right. Retain. Exhale left. Inhale left. Retain. Exhale right. Inhale right. Retain. Exhale left. Release the hand, inhale. Exhale. And do one more round of Bastri, 24 expulsions. And take a couple of deep breaths. Inhale, bring your arms wide to shoulder level, Shanmuki Mudra. Exhale, bend the elbows, ring finger above the eyeball, middle finger below, ring finger touching the nose just above the bulb of the nostrils, little fingers corners of the mouth. Lift the elbows and pull gently to close the orifice. And then when you're ready, you bring the thumbs into the ears and close the ears. Listen to the internal sound of your breath. Release your hands, keep your eyes closed, keep your body still. Do nothing, think nothing. Just allow your mind to drop and completely relax. Spend a few moments in complete stillness. Following the natural rhythm of your breath. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra. Inhale deeply for Om. Repeat back to me. Om Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu. Om Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu. Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Loka Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu May all beings everywhere Be happy and free. Be happy and free. May I offer my life. May I offer my life to all beings everywhere. To all beings everywhere. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Om Buddha Sakarus Bhagavan Ki Jai. Remind yourself the intention made for your practice. Namaste.